What's up, guys, and welcome to your Bitcoin update. We're also going to be taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, gold, the dollar index, Litecoin, Ethereum, and we're going to take a look at that XRP chart that we've been watching for a while. Seems to be playing out beautifully. Definitely stick around for the whole video, and don't forget there's a free Discord group. There's a link down below in the description. Definitely check it out. It's totally free. Awesome community. Let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. There is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Make sure you read it. And do not forget, we're doing a Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. We're doing that tomorrow. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos. Smash that thumbs up and leave your comment below. I'll pick a random comment from a random video tomorrow. We're going to make this really quick. I took off a couple days, obviously, for the holidays. And let's see what's going on. Fear and Greed Index, we're at 94, still in the extreme greed zone. So looking at the Dow, I do expect us to get rejected up here around the 30,850 to 30,900 range. I do expect that to happen this week. Now, if we break above it and get support on this trend line, all bets are off. I think then we just continue going up, but I am expecting a major rejection here. We are showing bearish divergence also. Looking at gold, our major resistance area is this 1910. As long as we're below that, I think we still are headed down to around the 17,030 range for gold. If we do break the 1910, then obviously Dow Jones will have probably risen with it and we continue up. Let's take a look at the dollar index. We've been watching this for a while. It looks like it is ready to start breaking up and within the next few weeks break out of this wedge here. If that happens, I do believe Bitcoin comes down with it. People will be running to the dollar and getting out of high-risk assets. It really looks like it is ready to start continuing up and out of this wedge, guys. So be careful. Have caution here. I know the excitement's super high. Everybody thinks that it just can't stop going up, but we're going to take a look at some things. First thing being, we're looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a target of the 28,600 and had said if it broke above that and got support, our next stop would be the 32.8 to 32.9 range. As you can see, we popped above it, but as long as we're below this, we still could come back down to retest this, and if that breaks, we could go much further, and we'll talk about the targets. But if we can close it daily above this 32.9 area, then we could go up as high as the 39.6 range. But again, unless we can get up and get support on top of this 32.8 range, that's probably not going to happen. All right, let's take a look at this high to high range. We talked about this 550-day cycles. This 2017 top to our 2019 top was 556 days exactly. We are on the 556th day from this peak. So that's making me cautious that we should see the high today. But again, the Dow Jones could get one more leg up, so we could go up for a couple more days. This doesn't have to be exact, but I am very cautious right here as we may have hit our top today by close. Definitely keep an eye on it. But also, remember this run here in 2019. That was led by Litecoin because Litecoin had its halving. So we had this pump. And then over here, this was the DeFi with Ethereum. This was what caused this pump in February. And then we had obviously our big dump from the disease which shall not be named. But anyways, every time that there's a big move, usually some kind of altcoin usually shows the move beforehand. So that's making me think that XRP could be our leading indicator of what's to happen next. Not saying it has to happen, guys, but definitely you need to be aware of it. So definitely stick around. I will explain what I'm talking about. Also, if you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. By far my favorite exchange. They do not trade against you like all the other exchanges. You can have multiple trades in it multiple times. You can have multiple charts up on one screen instead of having to have multiple monitors. Definitely check it out if you haven't already, and I will leave a tutorial up top on how to use their leverage. Also, definitely check it out and use my promo code Savy50. That will get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. Savy 25 will get you 25% off your fees. There's also a link to the Prime XBT down below. All right, so this is the XRP chart we were watching. I'm looking at this as a 5-wave structure. Wave 4 could possibly be done here, but how we had it planned is I had this a little low. We almost hit it. We were off by less than a penny for the wave 3. Wave 4 I have coming up to around the 28.8, no higher than 36 cents if it even gets up to these levels. But this would be the 28 to 29 cent level would be where I expect wave 4, and then ultimately down to 4 cents. Now, let's take a look at it as a leading indicator. Like I was saying, as you can see, this rising channel here that we broke out of, it raised up about 106%, coming back down under it. We are getting rejected at the bottom of the channel now. So again, that could be done with wave 4, but I still believe we'll most likely come up a little bit more first. But if you look at this drop here, this is exactly right around 78% from this top to this low. If we get down to that 4 cent range, that'll be about 94. Let's look at Bitcoin. Same thing. See this rising channel we broke out of. This is about 130% break up out of it. Now, if we've topped here and we come back down to 73% like we did in XRP, would be around 87 to 8,800. Now, if XRP got down to the 4 and we did the same in Bitcoin, could be all the way down to the 33.21. I know people think that's impossible. Just be careful, guys. Look at this. Let me get the indicators. Just look at that. That's super parabolic, guys. Every time we go parabolic, we have a huge correction. Be careful. I know a lot of people like to think it's just going to continue up forever, but be careful. When this does decide to top, you can see what happens at the tops. It does not give you a lot of time to get out. And then usually when you get these bounces after the top was hit, then everybody just gets bullish again, gets fooled to keep and hold, and it just continues down. Happened over here. We'll take a look at that in another chart here. All right, so let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin right now, we are almost hit our 150 target, but what I did want to point out here, you can see our 150 target was just this rising broadening wedge that we broke out of right here. Yellow being the resistance, support being the white on the bottom, measured move of that to that 150 range. But we did have another trend line off of these peaks here, and that gets us to about 143.80. We almost hit that. So a break above these levels, then we could possibly be going up to the $260 range for Litecoin, guys. But it's starting to kind of look like everything's pretty much hit its peak. There is another measured move using this as the bottom, or using this as a triangle here with the where we broke out of it down here. That gets us to about 260 if that's the case, but I'd be watching this 143 to 150 area. Unless we can break above that, it's not looking too good. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Same thing, Ethereum, we did break out of this rising broadening wedge. We have a measured move of that of about 1,077, but there is also a trend line off of all these wicks coming up that gets us up to about 813. So unless we break above this 813, we could be topping out on everything here. It's a good possibility, guys. Like I said, along with the Dow, what's going on in the dollar, all that just makes sense that this could be hitting an ultimate top. But again, that area to watch back here. Let's go back over to this area to watch right here. It's around 32.8, 32.9. We need a daily close above that to remain bullish to go up to that $39,000 range. We'll have to keep an eye on it. That's all you can do. If you guys are interested in helping support the webpage, check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. A lot of cool stuff on here. Aluminum signs, blankets, whatever. She can personalize any of this stuff. There's also a Bitcoin section. Check it out if you haven't already. Helps the channel out. And thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo by my head. Smash the likes. Leave your comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.